信仰の救いあれ。
I just hate it. Why is the cute nurse in that job? Hazuki Shino stood in one of the operating rooms in her workplace, Tokyo General Hospital, late at night. An operating room belonging to the surgical department. Also just saying, this is how you do a plot twist. It is extremely surprising, because I saw the hints but I didn't connect them together. It was foreshadowed so well. So well done. I'm extremely impressed. I thought the bed was the form of a young man. Conway Izuo had sleeping pills. He was in a state of clouded consciousness.
信仰の救いあれ。
Reading the same words over and over, like a Buddhist chant. Husky rubbed her nose, Lee's swollen stomach. Oh, is she going to do what I think she's going to do? Is that the pregnant man murder? It was her own kid? That's... What? She slowly shed her nurse's whites. She sat down on the operating table and took up a scalpel.
救いあれ。
That's just disturbing as hell. And my earbuds dropped again. That face is just pure insanity. I don't even have words for it. And without anesthesia, she slit open her own belly. Oh my god. What? If any surgeon or obstetrician saw it, I would laud her as having night genius abilities. Though she was a nurse, she possessed a startling faculty for surgical operations, while enduring the pain of cutting her own body open without anesthesia. Asuki made an incision into her abdomen with commendable skill. Blood and amniotic fluid came leaping out of the wound as her face contorted in pain. Asuki at last thrust her own hand into her abdomen. She took out a bloodied fetus. Oh god, this really is way more sick than I ever imagined it to be. I mean, the moment she was... what's the word? Revealed to be Grim and the Nugent criminal, I was shocked. But getting a scene like this, in detail how she did so, it's just too insane for words. Still not fully developed, the fetus had already perished in the process of being forcibly removed. cutting the umbilical cord. Asaki lovingly cradled the child and laid it on a platform beside the operating table and began suturing her wound. Upon completing that step in less than an hour, she rose from the operating table while bearing up under an excess of pain in her abdomen, and an ordinary person would have passed out ages ago, and holding the fetus, stood beside the man lying in bed. Also, how did she not die of blood loss? She looked down at the unconscious man's face with bloodshot eyes. He deliberately dug a scalpel into his stomach, with a violence far separate from the delicacy and accuracy with which she had slit her own stomach. Pain made the man awaken, but both his arms and legs were bound firmly to the legs of the bed, and he had no way to escape. Paying no heed to his weeping and shrieking, Hazuki pulled at the scalpel she had thrust in him. It tore his skin and flesh. Blood sprayed out, landing on her face.
信仰の救いをあなたに。
He put both hands to her victim's wound. With a coerciveness it would be safe to call forcible, she spread the wound open on both sides. The sound of meat wrapping echoed through the operating room. The man's body convulsed as he fell into a cycle of blacking out and reviving in pain. Contemplating the sufficiently opened wound, Hazuki smiled gently as he took her own child, which she had removed shortly before, and shoved it inside. Asakishino stood in one of the operating rooms in a workplace, Tokyo General Hospital. Late at night, an operating room belonging to the surgical department. I did read this already. What is different? Oh. Oh no. I thought the bed was the form of her colleague, a psychiatrist, Takashina Fumio. He was strapped down to the bed, but he wasn't merely bound there. His brain lay exposed in his head. His cranium had been cleanly cut away from above his eyes.
高階先生に信仰の救いあれ。
葉月くん、こんなことやめろ。
Takashina was conscious, as there was anesthesia at work in him. He appeared not to feel any pain in his head. His eyes were wide with fear, and cold sweat ran down his whole body. Ignoring Takashina, he pleaded for his life. Hazuki slowly removed a silver shining instrument from the pocket of a white uniform. To be more accurate, it wasn't a surgical instrument. It was a spoon. Regular utensil. The sort one might see around the dining table.
何をするつもりだ。よせ、やめろ。
wearing an expression of ecstasy. Asuki scraped out part of Takashino's brain as if she was scooping up curry. That sound? He shook it off the spoon onto a stainless steel tray, as though to hurl it down. His pink brain tissue pulverized atop the tray like jelly. Husky jabbed the spoon into his brain for a second time. This time, he shaved off a more heaping pile of brain matter. As he took his brain out, Takashina could neither feel any pain nor lose consciousness. Numbness prevented his body from moving freely, and the only thing left to him was to shiver in terror.
これがあなたの記憶なんですね。
God, that was disturbing. I'm shaking. Damn. Ugh. That was messed up. Part of me still hopes that she was brain controlled, mind controlled, or hypnotized, or something else into doing that. I mean, she just looks so cute and innocent. As Kishina looked up at those images in shock, the four jumbotrons sat around the pedestrian scramble. Her own memories were playing out there as a film. She didn't understand how it had been done. It was probably due to Nichijou Takumi's power as Gigalomaniac.
あなたの記憶です。
Nichijou Takumi murmured, head hanging, holding his D-sword. The riot had concluded almost instantaneously. Now silence reigned. Several thousand people, who moments before had been striking out at each other, was caring who they'd hit. All looked up at the Jumbotron in unison. Those who went pale and averted their eyes. Those who vomited in revulsion. The members of the media attempted to fix their cameras on Hazuki. Their brilliant flashes burned over and over.
あなたがニュージェネ事件の真犯人だったんだ。
私の記憶を映像に投影したんですね。
もう言い逃れはできませんよ。
I still wonder, how did you manage to make those 5 people jump? Do you with the same backpack gadget?
胎児とあなたの DNA を鑑定すればわかることです。どうしてあんなことを。ねえ、クリム。
ナイトハルト。すべては教祖様のお言葉なんですよ。
Hazuki slowly plunged her hand into the handbag hanging from her shoulder. Therein lay a Noah 2 terminal port and a surgical scalpel. Grabbing the scalpel, she laid the tip of its blade against her own neck. As she was a nurse, her line of work meant she was well familiar with the location of the carotid artery. Hazuki smiled at Nishijou Takumi. Her kindly smile, akin to the one she gave her patients.
信仰の救いあれ
Became plastered red in her own spurting blood.
エスパーだ。
救世主だわ。
Someone murmured. I realized they were speaking about me, because of the countless gazes piercing me. Before a vast number of people, Hazuki Shino had committed suicide by slitting her throat. Perhaps it would be more appropriate to say she'd become a martyr. The choking smell of blood hovered in its place. The riot now had completely subsided. Hazuki Shino's memories of her crimes, which I had projected onto the jumbotrons, had been ideal for silencing the agitated crowd. Every last one of them lost all words in shock at the video. Yeah, that was not easy to watch and to read. Whew. Hazuki Shino's corpse, still trailing blood. Several people had walked up to it. They began kicking her dead body. The dead body of a violent murderer. But they were saying that it didn't need to pay it any respect. What would they do next? Decapitate her and hang her head up like we were in a Warring States era? What difference was there between her and the people kicking her corpse? People were helplessly ugly, myself included. The press swarmed around like hyenas to snap pictures of the next big scoop. About half of them went to Hazuki Shino's body. The remaining half were near me. I still wonder how those new jump cases are related to Noah's 2 machine and what their purpose were.
西尾君、お見事でした。
今のは超能力ですか？やはりエスパーだったんですね。すごいです。
今日のこの集まりは初めから真犯人をおびき寄せるためのものだったの？
あなたの超能力は何歳頃に現れたものなんですか？
子供の頃のあだ名は神童とか呼ばれたことある？
今後警察の捜査に協力する予定は？
うちの局の番組に出てくれないかな。
They summoned me one after the other. Words of praise.
西条、よくやったぞ。
I mean, nurse and Suga, the detective, were both from the same crazy cult.
お前すげえよ。
Words of goodwill tossed at me one after the other. I felt hollow, hearing those voices. A false image sculpted by public opinion and an illusionary existence. We weren't all that different, were they? When Nerf returned, the enthusiasm did show when looking up at me. And they both friends. Unable to take it, I yelled.
手のひら返して英雄扱いかよ、バカみたいな。
Tears came out. I was terribly grief-stricken. And it was so terribly ridiculous. I couldn't get by without crying. I'm not a hero.
僕は妹でセーラタンのエロいフィギュアにハーハーしてる変態だ。18歳未満だけどエロゲーして燃えって言ってる男だ。頭の中じゃ街を歩く女どもを裸にひむいてエロい妄想してる。それが僕だ。
My face went messy with tears and snot. I forgot I was being broadcast live to the whole nation. It didn't even occur to me that I was disgracing myself again. I was incurable in my failure to read the atmosphere.
そうだよ。これでも僕は英雄かよ。違う。僕は英雄なんかじゃない。所詮、妄想の存在で、希望だぜ。一人じゃ何もできないヘタレだ。
The voices in the area went quiet. The silent spectators, the reporters showing me dubious faces. After the heart of Shibuya and his wide pedestrian scramble, my voice alone rang out.
それが僕だ。お前らに他人に僕っていう人間を決めさせない。僕の本質は僕が決める。僕はお前らのおもちゃじゃない。見せ物なんかにはならない。僕にはやるべきことがあるんだ。僕はお前たちなんかのために行動しない。
Rimi's smile rose at the back of my head.
僕はただ
For the sake of the one I loved, I would fight and disappear before I could declare so. Suddenly, I noticed how the night sky reflected at the corner of my sight, going white. Oh no, earthquake? It's the same as last time when the sky goes white and then the earthquake happens. Not from clouds. And certainly not from out-of-season snow. By the time I realized it was the same phenomenon as what happened along with the earthquake, it was already too late.
サードメルト予定より早い。
In the beginning, the ground rumbled. The earthquake began shaking. The white in the sky suddenly spread. Next, I was assaulted by a fierce rhythm in my ears. Real head-splitting resonance. Everyone around me covered their ears as well. And then the whole world was dyed a glaring white.